Instead of listening to the same songs every morning, put on a different podcast for 18 days. Youth with Voices, Macedonia.
Hello everyone, my name is Petar and I'm going to be today your host of this podcast. And also I'm going to be your guest, or my guest. Haha. Let's dive into the topic that we're going to speak today about. So I decided to talk about healthy lifestyle and why healthy lifestyle has become so popular nowadays. So as you can see, healthy lifestyle is now everywhere. You can see it on the screen, in the markets, outside on the street commercials, basically everywhere. And why did everyone suddenly become so obsessed with the healthy lifestyle? Probably because the companies that are selling the healthy foods put a lot of money into good campaign to sell their healthy foods. But this is not the case always. Usually people are wrong about what is actually a healthy food and how to consume it, or even how to cook it. They combine proteins with carbs in big amounts, they try to cut on the fat like it's some kind of enemy, they try not to eat after 8 o'clock, doing this intermittent fasting, that fasting, this diet, that diet, blah blah, and it's still not working and they don't see the change that they were wanting to have from these diets. Let's talk more about me and how I have become aware of what is this healthy lifestyle, why I decide to live like this. I have been studying tourism for over 4 years, and one particular subject changed the way I'm seeing food today. And that was when I was in Portugal for Erasmus student exchange, 1 semester. I had nutrition as a subject, and it wasn't the conventional nutrition book that you believe it's the same everywhere. Actually, there were some controversial thinking for someone who is first time taking this subject. Also, we had really nice professor. Our professor was also vegan, but she never actually forced us to be vegan. She was just teaching us how to combine the food better, how to measure how much we eat, how to cook the food properly, why we are skipping on the veggies. She was telling us how to incorporate veggies more into our diet, into our meals, into our everyday life, not to be scared of the greens because we need the greens. And yes. Also, 1 year ago I came across one guy on the internet that is called the Superfood Hunter. Later I will tell you his full name. Yeah, I know you all want to know who is this guy, the Superfood Hunter. This guy has wrote a book about a healthy lifestyle, how to cook better, how to know which foods are better off raw or if they need some light cooking. He explains how fat is not our enemy, that we don't need as much proteins as we are told from the big media, because now every day, especially people that are working out, and I've been one of those few years ago, if I don't get 70 proteins per day, my muscles are going to blah blah. No, nothing's gonna happen. You don't need as much protein as it's told now on the TV, because that's just a campaign that wants to sell you more so you can consume more and spend more money. But yeah, we'll talk about it. Enough talking about my history with how I started my journey with healthy food. Let's help you with starting yours. To start eating healthy won't happen overnight, guys, huh? First, it will make you a bit anxious and nervous about what to buy, how to cook, how to combine the foods, how to measure how much you eat. And it's not a hard thing, don't give up. Give it a try for 21 days, and I know that you will make it easy peasy and you will get used to it. No problemos. Because like every new habit that you want to develop, 21 days, it's the way to go. You have a new habit. I hope it's a healthy one. Home cooked food or traditional food isn't always as healthy as we do believe. In my country, there is a saying like, our ancestors were eating and cooking like that, and that they were living still healthy lifestyles. Okay, maybe that's true, but here's the deal. Those were different times, and probably other things weren't as harmful as today's society, if you know what I mean, let's say the water was cleaner, the air was cleaner, and many factors are here contributing to the overall health of. So it's totally okay to continue eating like our ancestors from the previous century. Just be sure to take out all the unhealthy parts of the cooking process, like deep frying, microwaving food, too much processed food like salami, bacon, and everything that comes in cans. About the veggies, yeah. Try to eat them as raw as possible. This way you will absorb all the nutrients that the veggies has to offer to you. And you will be feeling better, because when you eat better, you feel better, you look better, and you make the society better. Of course, that's how it goes. Since the age of 12, 13, I started working out because my father told me that in order to be accepted for the Survivor TV show, I must be big and strong. And that was kinda true. So since then my interest in working out started, but I wasn't aware how much the nutrition takes part in being big and strong. And healthy, of course. It's not always being big and strong. You cannot be that without being healthy. True. In the first 3 to 4 years I was eating a lot of the same ingredients, and I have made myself starting to hate that food. Chicken breasts with rice and broccoli or mushrooms. Ugh. So I really wanted to change something in my diet. To be honest, the vegan propaganda took some influence on me. But I knew that I cannot just give up on meat for several reasons. But I have decided that I will never ever again cook meat at home. So that's gonna be the way I will reduce my meat intake. Yeah, because I've been overcooked the meat that I was eating, in every way that I knew how to cook it. And it was always the same old dull taste that I couldn't eat it anymore. All this happened years later, after I first started taking interest in healthy lifestyle and working out. Somewhere in the start of the year 2021, I started watching one show with Zac Efron and Darren O'Leary called Down to Earth, and that was the first time I found out about this guy, Darren O'Leary. He's also known as the superfood hunter, because he has spent many years into traveling to exotic countries in search of superfoods who are really potent with nutrients. He has wrote the book Super Life, in which he explains really good how to live more healthy lifestyle, both for working out and cooking and eating, how our foods affects us, our mood and overall being. And everything is backed up with facts, science, true. Since I bought that book and I read it whole, I have made big differences in my lifestyle and have never seen the food the same way as before. Since I finished the book, I immediately stopped eating highly processed foods, fast foods, drinking sugary beverages. Nowadays, a normal meal for me looks like this. For the morning, oats with vegan milk or tea, jelly or cocoa, and some fruit. For lunch, usually some legumes. I love legumes. Beans, red lentils, peas, chickpeas. Of course, they go with some veggies like tomatoes, red pepper, mushrooms, potatoes. For oils, I use olive oil and sunflower oil, and I prefer for them to be unrefined. Healthy snacks are cashew nuts, peanuts, almonds, raw pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, Brazilian nuts, walnuts, all kind of nuts actually. For dinner, it can be whatever is left over of the previous cooking, or some bread with hummus, salt with crushed dried corns, and also some veggies can go nice into the dinner. So guys, I hope my journey about building a healthy lifestyle has inspired you to start your own. Start treating your body like a temple and learn more and discover more about the healthy home-cooked food and give your body what it deserves. Stop with eating all those processed foods and fast foods, and be sure what you put into your body, okay? I wish you a good day, and I know that you will start this journey as soon as possible. With love, Petar.
We really hope that you enjoyed our podcast. Have a great day.